Welcome to Costa Rica. We are here today on another beautiful beach with a yoga practice dedicated to releasing sore muscles and tension. This 15-minute practice will focus on gentle movements and deep breathing to help soothe tired muscles and release built-up tension and soreness in the body. Through mindful awareness and deliberate relaxation, we'll work towards creating space and ease within our bodies and minds. So if you're ready to begin your journey towards greater relaxation and rejuvenation, then grab your mat and let's begin. Thank you so much for joining me here today for this practice. We're going to begin by simply finding a comfortable seated position on your mat with your feet crossed in front of you. Right foot in front of your left, breathing deeply, allowing your shoulders to drop and relax. Just taking this opportunity to settle into the body, and then taking your arms up to the sky on your next breath in. And exhale, reaching towards the right. So right hand down, left arm reaches up to the sky and all the way to the side of your mat. Being very mindful that both of your sit bones are staying grounded. Just breathe in and exhale out. Go ahead and bend your top elbow now. Place your hand behind your head. And then bring that elbow to the opposite knee and open for 1. So you slightly round the spine and bring that elbow to knee and then open for 2. Over and open for 3. One more time. And open, hold here. Keep pointing that elbow up to the sky. Deep breath in. Lengthening through the side body and then back to center. All right, now extend your right leg. The foot that was in front is going to extend all the way out. Right arm reaches up to the sky and then place the forearm onto the mat in front of your leg. And then from here, continuing to open, perhaps reaching now your hand and fingers towards that foot. Deepening again that sensation of length and stretch through the side of your body. Breathing into your intercostal muscles, so the muscles in between your ribs. Keeping both sit bones grounded, take one more breath in. Go a little further if you can, and exhale. Slowly we're going to release and come back up to seated. From here, the knee that's bent is going to come up to your chest. You're going to pivot so you're facing towards that extended leg. Crossing your left leg on top, stacking your knees into a single shoelace position. Take your exhale and just release, body down. Inhale up, exhale lower, so only 3 times, so 1 more. Inhale, extend through the spine. And then exhale, release. So now you want to think about forehead to that left knee. Your hands staying on the mat or even underneath your extended leg. And really focusing on feeling that sensation not only in your hamstring, but also slightly through your glute muscle as well. Since our bodies are so interconnected, it's very normal to feel the stretch refer all the way up through your sacrum into your lower back as well. So if that's happening to you, just breathe through it, know it's normal. Another inhale and exhale. Let's go ahead and bring our body up. Now take your foot that's closest to you and grab it with both hands. Bend your knee, so the left knee into the body. And then with your exhalation, begin to extend the leg for 1. So we bend and slightly round in the upper back and then extend, look up to the sky and extend that knee for 2. Bring it in and extend for 3 and 1 more time. Bring it in. Extend for 4. Hold it here. Breathing deeply. Inhale. Exhale out. Back to center. Bend your knee. And then from this position, just extend both legs and come back to seated. This time, left foot in front of your right. Repeating the same sequence, but to the other side. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, take your side stretch over to the left. So left hand down, right arm reaches overhead. Just breathe and lengthen through the side body. Sit bones are grounded. Find that breath. Inhale and exhale. Hand comes behind your head. Elbow bent. Now bring it in for 1 and open out. Elbow to opposite knee for 2. Then open, noticing the different sensations through the back and hips that happen here as you slightly turn and switch the angle of your body. 1 more time. And open. Let's hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. Go a little bit deeper if you can. And then come back to center. Extending that front foot so your left leg now reaches out to the side. Elbow or forearm to the inside of your leg and extend that other arm. Reach and breathe. So same thing, really focusing on paying attention to the alignment of your body here, so make sure both of your sit bones are grounded. You reach, you breathe, and expand through the upper body. With your exhale, relax into the posture. Inhale and exhale. Returning back to center. Bring your knee up and then cross it over top. So now stacking right knee over left. Hands underneath. Inhale and exhale. Release it down for 1. Inhale, open. Exhale, release into that single shoelace for 2. Inhale, open. Exhale, release for 3. And now we hold. Allowing your forehead to relax towards that knee. Paying attention to every sensation that arises here. Following the movement of your breath. Letting go with each exhalation. Wonderful. Now from here, let's slowly lift our body. We're going to take that foot that's closest to you and grab it with both of your hands along the outsides of the foot. Extend the knee, extend your back, look up to the sky, and then bend your knee slightly round for 1. Extend and open, and bring it in for 2. Extend and open, and 3, and 1 more time. Extend and open. Hold it here now. Breathe deeply, lengthening through the spine, really focusing on this openness, spaciousness within your body. Then return your gaze to center whenever you like. Drop your leg, and then simply just scoot down along your mat and come into a reversed upward plank by simply lifting your hips and opening the chest. And then drop your hips down, flex both feet. Inhale, reach both arms up. And then exhale, take your seated forward fold, releasing your body all the way down towards your knees. Just breathing deeply. Inhale. Exhale out. Feel free to open up the legs a little wider if that feels better for your body. Remember, you can always adjust and modify every single posture here today to suit your needs. So inhale and exhale. Come back up. Bring your feet together if they're not. Hands behind your back. Press into the hands as you lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, throw your head back, and then bend your knees, scoot forward with your hips, and now take our butterfly, placing the feet together, knees apart. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, come forward. So once again, just adding a little bit of movement here to come down, and again, inhale, open, exhale, down, and now we hold. So once again, let's focus on that breath. Allow the breath to be the guiding force here of this practice. Inhaling deeply and exhaling softly. Inhale. Come on up to seated. Bring your knees together and just a windshield wipe side to side. Letting go of any tension here in the hips. And then cross your feet in front of you and meet me on your hands and knees position on your mat. Great. From here, just check your alignment. Take a deep breath in, tuck your toes behind you. And then as you exhale, lift your hips but keep your knees bent in a downward facing dog position. A few times here where we just tap the knees to the ground and then push back for 2. Really focusing on that extension and opening through the upper body. Good. Feel that lengthening sensation, and then once you're ready, extend your knees one at a time. Maybe walk it out on the spot. Do whatever feels good for your legs here, for your upper back. Moving your hips if you need to, or maybe even just finding stillness and holding your downward dog. Whatever feels good for you, take that now. And then from here, we're just going to land back in our downward facing dog. Find your center and just breathe. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling softly. Then lift your heels and then step your left foot to the front of your mat. Drop your right knee into our low lunge. Take a deep breath in. Just allow the hips to fall down so you feel this lengthening sensation through the hip flexor. And then come up a little higher. What we're going to do is a different variation of a low lunge, but this time I want you to tuck that tailbone under. It's almost like you bring your weight back. Hands on the front knee and just bring the chin to the chest. So it's less about letting the hips come down to the mat, but it's more about just rounding through the upper back while still pushing the hips forward slightly so you feel a different part of your psoas, your hip flexor, being affected here. And again, just pay attention to everything that arises. Finding your breath, and then on your exhale, just dive back down with your hips into that deeper low lunge if you can. Noticing the difference here between the two versions. Inhale. Now exhale, hands come back down. Walk your left foot to the right side of your mat. Drop your left knee down, and then bend your back knee and just land onto that left hip. So we're making more of a angled position, so both knees are bent at about 45 degrees. Come down onto your elbows. And just notice how this feels on your glutes. So it is a pigeon pose, but it's a slightly different variation, much more easier than the full pigeon. But it also targets a different point through the glute. So play with it a little bit. If you don't feel it, readjust. Maybe you need to go into a full pigeon, and that's fine too. Just play with your own body, noticing what angle feels the best for you right now. Now when you're ready to come out, do come into a full pigeon if that's possible for you today. And then meet me back in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, go deep. Come through into upward dog by just dropping your hips all the way down. Lift your thighs off the floor. Open through your chest. And then push back, downward facing dog. Now from here, let's step your other foot, your right foot, towards the front of your mat. In between your hands, drop your left knee down. Good. Just find a moment to find your breath. And then let's bring our body up and find that higher variation of that low lunge. So shift your weight back, maybe even bring the front foot slightly towards the midline. Hands onto that front knee, chin down. Tuck the tailbone under and then just try to round through the upper back only. Noticing the different sensations that arise here. And play with it. If you need to drop your hips down for a moment and then come back up, just to see the difference or the variation of the different muscles affected by this particular posture. So let's come down now with the hips. You can test it out here if you need to, or just stay low, deep breath in. This should feel more lengthening through more of the thigh as well. Hands back down onto the mat. And then shift your foot to the left side of your mat, drop your right knee to the right, bend your back knee at about 45 degrees. And then from here, just walk down to your elbows. So pigeon pose, but modified version. So we're more on the right hip, but still noticing of how that slight shift of the weight targets a different part of your glute. It's very normal to also feel this through the IT band as well. So if you're very sore and tight in your IT bands, this might feel really amazing for you. But again, listen to your body. If you need to come into a full pigeon because that targets your glute deeper, then please go ahead and do so. Wonderful. Now from here, let's come on up. Tuck your back toes. Square the hips. Push into the hands and step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale out. Just let it go. Inhale. And then when you're ready, exhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, come down to your knees. Sit back into child's pose, forehead down. Good, and just resting here for a moment to close off this gentle practice today. When you're ready to come out, push into the floor and come up to seated. Knees together, feet together. Let's take a final deep breath in and reach both arms up to the sky. And then exhale, hands over to your heart. Just taking this opportunity to thank yourself for your wonderful, quick, but rejuvenating practice. Thanks so much for joining me here in Costa Rica. I look forward to seeing you again in our next class. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with us today. I really hope you enjoyed this class. One of the greatest benefits of yoga is that it can become a daily habit for you of mindfulness and self-connection. And if you're looking to join a beautiful community of like-minded people that value this type of connection, then check out Boho Beautiful Official, which is our exclusive streaming desktop and Android iOS app. Click the link in the description of this video for a free trial and see if this is perfect for your life right now. Thank you again, and we'll see you soon.